Okay, welcome to Mr. Clarke's week 4 criminology message. Hope all is well and you guys are enjoying the class. Class goes really quickly. Obviously, we're already 20% into the class, so make sure that you're staying on top of everything. For the most part, most students are adjusting pretty well to our schedule. Keep in mind that our VHS criminology schedule each week starts at 12:01 a.m. on Wednesday and runs through 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday. So any work that's turned in after any previous week's work that's turned in after midnight, so basically after 11:59 on Tuesday, that's considered late. So that's kind of the deadline that VHS has established. So each Wednesday, or at least most Wednesday mornings, I'll go into the grade book for criminology, and I'll put in zeros for anything that you didn't turn in from the previous week. Keep in mind that doesn't mean you can't turn that work in. It just means that it's been marked in as a 0 temporarily, and if you do make it up, you can still earn credit. Of course, I'll have to reduce your grade a little bit there, but you'll still get the majority of the points if you do a really nice job on the assignment. So never hesitate to make work up and try and balance things out. You should notice that each week I encourage you to use the weekly checklist. That's usually on the first page of each lesson. The good thing to do with that is to copy, paste, put it in a Word document, and just basically make notations as you kind of complete each assignment. Also, Netiquette, the vast majority of students have stepped up and are following the protocols for the class. This includes addressing all classmates by their first name when responding to them in a classmate post in the discussion forums. And then on all work you turn in the discussion forums, you include your first and last name at the bottom of each post. It's nice, too, of course, to change subject headings when responding to a classmate to kind of stimulate interest and kind of get more people perhaps interested in your post, kind of draw attention to the post itself. Week 3 work, the crime quiz, there's still a few students who need to take that, so make sure you're taking that and submitting that. The Miranda rights assignment, I did notice a few students kind of try and, thread the needle and go in the middle on an issue. Anytime there's a position assignment, just take one position or the other. Obviously, in the case of the Miranda rights, you can make the case one side or the other. And we know there are 2 positions, so it's not like an information-based assignment. It's more so where you're kind of making your own judgment. And if you were a judge in the Supreme Court or a law enforcement officer or somebody like that, how might you feel about the decision? So keep that in mind for any similar assignments moving forward. Take your position, defend it, and kind of move on with some evidence there. In terms of the college essays, they take a little bit longer for me to grade. I have graded some of those. I will continue to grade those moving forward. Just keep in mind I did put a good outline there for you, so as long as you follow that outline, you should do pretty well on that. Coming up here in week 4, be sure to get in touch with me in the private topic area. You're required to read through the upcoming movie projects that we'll be having in class. You'll have the option, if you like, to work with a partner. Partners are, of course, optional. You know anybody or you want to touch base, you can kind of go back and forth even like in the student lounge and see if there's anybody that may want to work on a particular topic. You'd have to come up with a shared idea in terms of what movie you want to watch and kind of report back on, or what book that might be. You do have an option of movies or books for that project. If you want a partner, you don't know who to work with, you could always let me know in the private topic area that you'd like a partner, and I can kind of match you up if need be. The private topic area there, for 4.6 in week 4, just when you check in, put 4.6 as kind of the message that you're sending me, and then just let me know that you read all the requirements and you understand your responsibilities for the project. Obviously, since we're not in person, I have no idea whether or not you're reading through that and understanding that there is a project that's upcoming. So there'll be several check-in points for the different projects and assignments we're doing throughout the rest of the school year. So just make sure you're doing those. They usually count anywhere from 5 to 15 points. So they're pretty easy points to get, but sometimes students forget to do so. And obviously you lose easy points to gain. Also, too, once we do a movie, if you do a movie, you're going to need to send a permission slip in for me, so I know that there's permission from your guardian or parent that it's okay for you to do a movie. Keep in mind, even if you're age 18, you still need to get a permission slip in if you're doing a movie that's rated anything greater than PG-13. Office hours next week on Wednesday morning at 7:30 a.m. I'll be running office hours. Uh, so if you want to join the little office hour chat, you can. It's by no means required. It's if you have any particular questions. It's not anything that I'll be teaching or any lessons that particular hour. But if you are available and you like to touch base there, you certainly can. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Keep up the good work. And once again, if you have any questions, just message me in the private topic area. I get back to you in 24 hours or less, and depending upon when I'm actually on the course, because I do teach 5 regular classes here at my high school on a daily basis. So kind of dependent on my schedule. Usually now, anytime before 8:30 a.m., I can read and stay on, and then throughout the school day, I teach the majority of the day between 8:30 and 2:50. All right, Mr. Clarke is out.